여러분은 자신의 하루를 영어로 자연스럽게 설명할 수 있나요? 오늘은 클로이와 리오의 꾸밈없는 일상을 들으며 현실적인 하루 일과 표현을 배워봅니다. 그럼 오늘의 대화 시작하겠습니다.
Okay, Chloe, I have an honest question for you.
That sounds slightly dangerous, but go ahead.
Does your day usually go according to plan?
Most of the time, yes.
Really?
You sound disappointed.
I was hoping you would say, absolutely not. My life is complete chaos.
Sorry to disappoint you. I like having a routine.
I like having a routine too.
Do you actually have one?
I have several possible routines.
That is another way of saying no.
My routine depends on the day, the weather, my mood, and the location of my phone.
The location of your phone?
If it is next to my bed, my morning routine is in serious danger.
Ah, the famous, I'll check one message problem.
Exactly. One message becomes 3 videos, 2 news stories, and a photo of someone's lunch.
And suddenly 30 minutes have disappeared.
Nobody knows where they went.
Today, let's talk about our real daily routines.
Not our perfect routines.
Definitely not.
Good. I am much more qualified to discuss an imperfect routine.
Let's begin with the morning. What time do you usually wake up?
My alarm goes off at 6:30.
That was not my question.
I know. I was carefully avoiding the real answer.
What time do you actually get out of bed?
Usually around 7.
So you hit the snooze button.
Once or twice.
Be honest.
Fine. Sometimes 3 times.
Hit the snooze button means to stop the alarm and sleep a little longer.
It is one of the most natural human reactions in the morning.
Or one of the easiest ways to begin the day in a hurry.
That is also true. What about you?
I normally wake up at 6:45 and get up right away.
Right away. You do not negotiate with your alarm?
No. I know I will lose the negotiation.
That is surprisingly wise.
I open the curtains first. Natural light helps me wake up.
I usually open one eye first.
An excellent first step.
Thank you. I believe in starting small.
After I open the curtains, I drink some water and stretch for a few minutes.
That sounds like a good way to get off to a good start.
Exactly. Get off to a good start means to begin something successfully or positively.
For example, a healthy breakfast helps me get off to a good start.
Or, I got off to a bad start because I missed my bus.
My day often gets off to a confusing start.
How does a day begin confusingly?
Sometimes I wake up and do not know what day it is.
That is understandable on a Monday.
After I finally get up, I make coffee.
Do you eat breakfast?
Usually, I have eggs or toast with some fruit.
That sounds healthier than I expected.
Why does everyone have such low expectations of me?
Because 5 minutes ago, your routine depended on the location of your phone.
Fair point.
Do you check emails while you eat?
I try not to. I like to ease into the day.
That is a useful expression. To ease into something means to begin it slowly and comfortably.
You can ease into the day with coffee, music, or a quiet breakfast.
It is the opposite of jumping out of bed and immediately answering 10 emails.
Just hearing that makes me tired.
Do you plan your day in advance?
I make a short list every morning.
On paper or on your phone?
On paper. If I use my phone, I may get distracted.
Get distracted means to stop focusing because something else gets your attention.
My phone is extremely talented at distracting me.
Phones have many talents. Most of them are not helpful when you are working.
I write down the 3 most important things I need to do.
Why only 3?
Because when I write down 15 things, I spend the whole day feeling behind.
That makes sense. A long list can feel overwhelming.
Exactly. A short list helps me focus on what really matters.
I plan the night before.
Of course you do.
Why did you say that in such a judgmental voice?
I'm not judging you. I am impressed and slightly uncomfortable.
I check my calendar and decide what needs my attention first.
Do you follow your plan exactly?
Not exactly. Unexpected things always come up.
Come up. means to happen unexpectedly, right?
Right. A meeting can come up. Problem can come up.
Or someone can call you just as you begin an important task.
That happens a lot. A routine should give you direction, not control every minute of your life.
So your schedule is more like a guide.
Exactly. I try to stick to my routine, but I stay flexible.
Stick to a routine means to continue following it.
Yes, you can stick to a plan, a schedule, a diet, or a budget.
I usually stick to my plan until about 10:30.
What happens at 10:30?
I decide I deserve another cup of coffee.
When are you most productive?
Definitely in the morning.
Me too. I can focus better before lunch.
I try to do my most difficult task first.
That is a good strategy.
If I leave it until the afternoon, I keep thinking about it all day.
And the task starts to feel bigger than it really is.
Exactly. Starting is often the hardest part.
How long can you work without taking a break?
About an hour, maybe 90 minutes if I am really focused.
Then what do you do?
I get up, stretch, drink water, and look away from the screen.
That sounds like a proper break.
I learned that checking social media is not a proper break.
Because your brain is still receiving information.
Right. My body is sitting still, but my brain is running through a crowded market.
I like taking a short walk when possible.
Even 5 minutes can make a difference.
Fresh air helps me clear my head.
Clear my head means to relax and think more clearly.
Exactly. I may walk around the building or simply stand outside for a moment.
Do you take a full lunch break?
I try to. I used to eat at my desk.
Me too. It feels efficient, but it is not very relaxing.
Now I leave my desk and take a proper break.
What do you usually have for lunch?
Something simple like rice, vegetables, and chicken.
Very responsible.
What about you?
It depends. Sometimes I prepare something at home.
And on other days,
I open the refrigerator and wait for inspiration.
does inspiration usually arrive?
Sometimes. Other times, a sandwich arrives.
How do you feel after lunch?
Usually fine for about 20 minutes.
And then?
Then I hit the afternoon slump.
The afternoon slump. Is that period when your energy and concentration drop?
For me, it normally arrives between 2 and 3.
What do you do when that happens?
I used to drink more coffee.
Used to?
Yes. If I drink coffee too late, I cannot sleep at night.
Then the next day you need more coffee.
Exactly. It becomes a very energetic but unhealthy circle.
What do you do instead?
I drink water, move around, or work on an easier task for a while.
That is smart. You do not need the same level of energy for every task.
Exactly. I save simple tasks for the afternoon.
Such as answering routine emails?
Yes, or organizing files and checking my schedule.
I also make my afternoon schedule lighter when possible.
Do you ever take a short nap?
Occasionally, but only for about 15 minutes.
I'm bad at short naps.
What happens?
I close my eyes at 2 and wake up in a different time zone.
So your 15-minute nap becomes 2 hours.
And when I wake up, I do not know who I am.
In that case, a walk may be safer.
What time do you normally finish work?
Around 6, although it depends on the day.
Is it easy for you to stop working?
Not always. If I am in the middle of something, I want to finish it.
I know that feeling.
But I have learned that there is always one more thing to do.
That is painfully true.
At some point, you have to call it a day.
Call a day means to stop working for the day.
For example, we have done enough. Let's call it a day.
I like that expression. It sounds peaceful and final.
Do you have an end-of-work routine?
I check what I completed and move unfinished tasks to the next day.
That helps you start more easily the next morning.
Yes. Then I close my laptop and clean my desk.
Do you work from home?
Quite often. That makes it harder to separate work from personal time.
Because your office is always nearby.
Exactly. My laptop sits there silently, judging me.
Your laptop probably just wants to rest too.
That is why closing it is important. It tells my brain that work is over.
What do you usually do after work?
I try to go outside for a while.
Even when the weather is not good.
If it is raining heavily, I stay inside. I am committed, not heroic.
A sensible decision.
On a normal day, I take a 20-minute walk.
Do you listen to anything while you walk?
Sometimes I listen to music or a podcast.
And sometimes?
Sometimes I leave my headphones at home and pay attention to what is around me.
That sounds relaxing.
It helps me change from work mode to home mode.
I usually exercise after work 3 times a week.
What kind of exercise do you do?
Nothing extreme. I do a short workout at home or go for a run.
Do you always feel motivated?
Absolutely not.
Thank you. I needed to hear that.
Motivation comes and goes. I try to rely on habit instead.
So you start even when you do not feel like it.
Yes, but I give myself a small goal. I say, just exercise for 10 minutes.
And do you stop after 10 minutes?
Sometimes, but most of the time I continue once I have started.
Starting is the hardest part again.
Exactly. What time do you have dinner?
Usually around 7:30.
Do you cook every night?
No, I cook a few times a week, and I make enough for the next day.
That saves time.
It also prevents me from making bad decisions when I am hungry.
What kind of bad decisions?
Eating cookies while deciding what to cook.
Then you are no longer hungry enough to cook.
You understand the problem perfectly.
What happens after dinner?
I clean up, prepare a few things for tomorrow, and then relax.
What do you prepare?
I choose my clothes, check my calendar, and make sure I know what my first task is.
You are more organized than you first appeared.
I have hidden depths.
Very well hidden.
Thank you. I think.
How do you normally wind down?
I watch something light, read, or listen to music.
Wind down means to gradually relax after a busy period,
I try not to watch anything too exciting before bed.
because then you want to watch one more episode.
Exactly. One more episode is one of the most dangerous sentences in modern life.
Especially when each episode is an hour long.
What about you?
I put my phone away about 30 minutes before bed.
Every night?
Almost every night. I am not perfect.
What do you do without your phone?
I read a few pages of a book, or write down anything I need to remember.
Does writing things down help?
Yes. Otherwise, my brain keeps repeating them when I am trying to sleep.
My brain likes to begin important meetings at midnight.
What does it discuss?
Every mistake I have made since I was 12.
That sounds like a long meeting.
There are no breaks and no useful conclusions.
What time do you usually go to bed?
I aim for 11.
And what time do you actually go to bed?
Around 11:30.
That is not too bad.
Sometimes I stay up later than I should.
Stay up means to remain awake instead of going to bed.
You could say, I stayed up late watching a movie.
Or don't stay up too late. You have an early meeting tomorrow.
That sounds like advice I regularly ignore.
Do you think everyone needs a strict daily routine?
No, a routine should make life easier, not more stressful.
I agree. Some people feel comfortable with a detailed schedule.
Other people need more freedom.
The important thing is to know what works for you.
And your routine may change during different periods of your life.
Exactly. A student, a parent, and someone who works at night will have very different routines.
Even your own routine can change from one season to another.
I wake up more easily in summer because it gets light earlier.
In winter, my blanket becomes a close family member.
A family member you refuse to leave.
Exactly.
What do you do when your routine completely falls apart?
I try not to fix everything at once.
That is important.
I choose one simple thing, like waking up at my normal time or taking a walk.
That helps you get back on track.
Get back on track means to return to the correct plan or routine after a problem.
For example, I was sick last week, but now I am getting back on track.
Or, I spent too much money this month, so I need to get my budget back on track.
Missing one day does not mean you have failed.
Exactly. You do not have to wait until Monday to begin again.
You can make a better choice at the next opportunity.
That may be in the morning, after lunch, or 5 minutes from now.
A useful routine is flexible enough to survive real life.
I like that.
Thank you. You may write it on your short list tomorrow.
I will put it right below get out of bed.
Before we finish, let's review today's key expressions.
First, get off to a good start.
A short walk helps me get off to a good start.
Second, ease into the day.
I like to ease into the day with a quiet breakfast.
Third, get distracted.
I get distracted when my phone is next to me.
Fourth, stick to a routine.
I try to stick to my routine during the week.
Fifth, hit the afternoon slump.
I usually hit the afternoon slump around 3.
Sixth, call a day.
We have done enough. Let's call it a day.
Seventh, wind down.
I wind down by reading before bed.
And finally, get back on track.
If my routine falls apart, I start small and get back on track.
Now we have a question for you.
What is one part of your daily routine that helps you have a better day?
Maybe you drink water first thing in the morning.
Maybe you take a walk after lunch.
Or maybe you put your phone away before bed.
Try answering with this sentence. One habit that helps me is.
One habit that helps me is preparing for the next day before I go to bed.
Keep your answer simple and make it true to your life.
So, Chloe, did we discover the perfect daily routine today?
No, and I do not think there is one perfect routine for everyone.
But we did discover that a useful routine does not need to be strict.
It only needs to help you use your time and energy a little better.
And when your plan goes wrong, you can always get back on track.
Start with one small habit.
Maybe put your phone away from your bed tonight.
Are you giving that advice to our listeners or to yourself?
Both. Definitely both.
Thanks for spending part of your day with us.
Keep listening, keep practicing, and be patient with yourself.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.